Sky News has confirmed that the lockdown will not expire as planned on Friday. It will be extended for another week for a total of 3 weeks until the 16th of July. Gladys Berejiklian will confirm the extension at an 11 o'clock media conference this morning. The Premier will also lay out a roadmap for beyond lockdown and give us an idea of what restrictions will remain in place. Let's go live now to Gabriella Power for details. Gabriella, the Premier will formally make this announcement at 11 a.m.
She will, Laura. Just 2 hours to go, and I can tell you from speaking to people here at Manly Beach this morning that people here in Sydney are disappointed by the news that this lockdown will be extended for another week. Another 5 million Sydney-siders will have to stay at home for another week, ending on July 16. Now, the Premier, senior ministers and health officials met yesterday and they reached a decision. And part of that decision was that schools will not go back to face-to-face learning next week, that school students will have to learn from home. Schools will be open, though, if parents are essential workers and they need to send their children there. Now, New South Wales is struggling to bring this COVID outbreak under control. Yesterday, there were 18 cases, 2 infections were out in the community, while potentially infectious. Now, there's a huge list of exposure sites available on the New South Wales Health website. And the most recent to be added that New South Wales Health is investigating is a subcontractor who worked at the Sydney Opera House has tested positive. But as I mentioned, I'm here at Manly Beach. I've been speaking to people getting out and about, getting their exercise, and this is how they feel about lockdown.
Oh, disappointed, but it is what it is. I think got to keep the community safe.
It's what it is. We look at the sunrise, we can have a walk with our friends as long as we're social distance.
Unfortunate, but no surprise.
Got to do what you got to do, right? That's it.
How do you feel about lockdown being extended?
It's not bad and Manly, is it?
I think they could have gone another way. I would have preferred if they'd maybe gone with Queensland's model of making it very strict but lifting lockdown. I didn't know it was continuing. How long is it going for?
Reportedly another week.
Oh, okay. A week's okay.
Business, big and small, Gab, say this lockdown is different and many won't survive.
That's right, Laura. It's going to be another huge blow to the New South Wales economy, and for small businesses, this is just another massive hit. For many, it's their second lockdown or their third, and it's different to last time. This time there's no JobKeeper. Thousands of casual workers are out of work, and the New South Wales government will be providing grants to small businesses of between $5,000 to $10,000, but that will not be enough to help businesses survive. Here's Damien Kelly.
Confidence around business has been really impacted. People in business are really reconsidering whether they want to stay in business. Those that were perhaps on the verge of, extending their hours, bringing on different product lines, all of those big picture things, they've just, killed it immediately because it's becoming too hard for them.
We're also anxiously waiting to hear about what life will look like post-lockdown. The New South Wales Premier has flagged that some restrictions are likely to be in place until at least October, when more people have been vaccinated. Laura?
Gab, thank you. And Sky News will have live coverage today on Sydney's lockdown extension. It will be beyond Friday and residents can expect some relief restriction beyond that. That major news conference, 11 o'clock this morning.